Hello, 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 everybody. It's Naomi with Naomi's Tarot. I am going to do your pick a card reading, timeless reading. You can watch this anytime, it'll resonate. Pick a card. What do you need to know right now? I want you to concentrate on messages 1, 2, and 3. If you chose message number one, what you need to hear right now is you're moving to calmer waters right now, message number 1. 6 of Swords says that things are about to calm down, you're about to take a breather, or you're being advised to do that. There's been a lot of tumultuous things going on in your life, and you're being advised just to chill out, to calm down, to go somewhere, maybe if you can, where you can feel that sense of peace. If not, if you can't go anywhere, try to take some time out in your day to do that, because you're going to move forward with those things that you've been wanting to do, with those dreams, with those hopes, if you allow yourself that time out. Sometimes we keep going. I know this as an ex-New Yorker for 10 years, and you need to take a breather. You know, I say this from one spiritual person to another, especially in environments like that. It's very difficult to be calm. And a lot of that energy, it becomes a toxic masculine energy. Not that all masculine energy is toxic, because we have divine feminine and divine masculine, and we also have toxic femininity and toxic masculinity. They both balance one another out. But that aggression, that feeling like you have to go all the time, is very toxic left brain masculine energy. So center yourself with your positive yin. Stop worrying so much about money right now and achievement. It doesn't mean you can't achieve. It just means don't cloud your mind with that right now, because that's actually what's blocking you from your success, is the worry and the fear about it. You're going to move forward once you give yourself this breather, this time just to chill out, to be happy, to refocus yourself, and to really accept some kind of ending that was occurring in your life that was trying to push you to leave. And if you don't do it yourself, I'm going to be honest with you guys, you're going to be pushed in that direction anyways. Universe, God, Goddess is going to force you there if you don't go yourself, okay? So take that time out, reevaluate, figure out what it is you want. Then you're going to move forward and hit the ground running, probably by the end of August. And this is timeless again, so if you're watching this at any other time, then it's about a month and a half from now. You're going to see things really pick up. But again, you're going to have to pause for now. Pause is the advice. Pause and try to balance and find balance again. Find balance again in ego and soul. Masculine, feminine, both can be good and bad. We just need to find a balance sometimes. If you chose message number 2, you're timeless. What you need to know right now, message number 2. Your message is, you have had a lot of turmoil considering some kind of change right now. So there's a big change, maybe signing legal documents for a new house, a new job, property. Maybe you're trying to sell or purchase property. Something legal is going on. It could be a divorce, and you're having a lot of conflict over that, and you feel like things are just not turning out the way you desire. You feel unfulfilled, and you feel like there's a lack of growth. You're trying to look towards the future and persevere. Persevere you will, I can tell you that. Persevere you will, but you need to get clear on what your fantasies are and what your realities are about this situation. And what I mean by that is, what is practical and what is not practical? What can you truly believe in your heart and your soul that you can manifest for yourself, as opposed to what you just hope for but you really don't believe in? Law of attraction, and as it was called before it became pop culture, creative visualization, there's a book by Jacques de Gawain about this. This only works if you truly have a belief, an energy, an action behind it. If you just sit around all day saying, someday it might happen and I want this in my life, that's not the way to manifestation. You have to put passion, belief, and inspired action into what you desire. And in doing so, and getting clear on what you truly believe in your heart and your soul is possible, you will start to see that breakthrough, and you will release the hanged man energy of uncertainty. But this is a deeply emotionally up and down time for you. And Spirit is not asking you to reject emotions, but get into your positive masculine energy. So message number 1 was being told to get into their positive feminine energy. Well, message number 2, you're being asked to go in your divine masculine. And that means being able to discern, being able to separate your mind from your heart, your soul from your ego, and make those discerning choices that you believe you're truly capable of, what manifestations you're truly capable of. What direction do you see yourself in the next 3, 5, 10 years? Maybe in the next 2 weeks. It doesn't have to be that far ahead. And you must act accordingly, because this isn't always about what you feel, it's also about what you think. Spiritual gurus often talk all about the heart chakra, the heart center, balancing heart and soul. And yes, that's very important, but we must not forget divine masculine ego energy as well. The ego is necessary for navigating this universe. We live in a dense earth plane. We live with, especially in westernized countries, we live with lots of things, materialism. And while there's nothing wrong with materialism or the soul, both need to be in tandem and balance. And that's the key here. How are you going to balance the masculine with feminine? How are you going to get more in your head space, your third eye energy, your crown chakra, most of all, and open your mind and discernment to what you know is possible for you and what's realistic for you, and act accordingly. Then you're going to see those legal things go through positively. You're going to see less blockages, and you're going to see a positive change in your life, and less conflict within head and heart, ego, and soul. If you chose message number 3, your divinely guided message that you need to hear right now is, and this is timeless, you can watch it anytime. Your message is Wheel of Fortune. You're about to go on a positive new cycle. Good luck is on your side right now. You have the world at your fingertips. This is a divinely guided time for you, number 3. And number 1 and 2, not that they were negative, but they were a little heavier. And this is what I say, you know, whether I work on the call line to do psychic readings that I work for, or I do it for my personal business with you guys on here. I always say, you know, Naomi Tarot is a Virgo. I do not mince words. I'm going to tell you like it is, right? Aries and Virgo are the blunt ones of the zodiac. And I'm going to tell you like it is. And what it is for you is actually positive. It's not negative. It's extremely positive. The world and the Wheel of Fortune means you've got it in the palm of your hand. You're living a blessed life right now. So congratulations. You are very much at a crossroads right now, but this is a very positive crossroads. This is a time in your life where it seems like both decisions are positive decisions. And any conflict that you might have felt, 5 of Wands, is going to be released. A person from your past who is dragging you down, a negative Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, if they're not that sign, they might have had that energy. They could also be a man with feminine energy, or a woman who is a Queen of Cups. It could be either gender. But this is somebody who was not the positive Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio vibration. You know, there's positive and negative all signs. But the negative of the water sign is somebody who is needy, codependent, controlling, you know, very explosive emotionally. And this person you are releasing from your life, and you finally feel like you're going on this charmed journey. You're going within to feel like, to realize, to feel within what really works for you, not considering this other person, but what works for you. And you're going on this positive new beginning, possibly moving. If you're, I know it's a pandemic, but some people move still in pandemics, you know. I'm you know, not living where I used to anymore. But you are going to be going on this positive new beginning, and just accept it, because the death card is actually a good thing. It means death figuratively, not literally. It means a metamorphosis of one thing, leaving it behind and going on to a new thing, especially with Wheel of Fortune in the world. It's extremely positive card to get. You're releasing yourself from these old binds, these old ties that controlled you, and you're finding greater equilibrium and balance in your life. And 9 of Cups, some wish that you've had for a long time is about to come true. I feel like it's going to come true in the next 2 to 3 months, possibly towards the autumn months, or whatever hemisphere you're in, depending what the weather is there. But, you know, autumn as in September, October, November. It doesn't have to be cold out. And if you're watching this at any other time, because this is supposed to be a timeless reading, I see something picking up for you in about 3 to 5 months, probably 3 to 4 months. You're going to really move forward. You're going to start to see like this thing that you wanted for so long. And finally, the universe is saying, here you go. God, Goddess is saying, here you go. It didn't have to be that hard. You feel like things are getting handed to you right now. And it's going to accelerate and accelerate in the next 3 to 4, possibly 5 months. You're going to gain more confidence. more self-esteem, more direction, and you're going to feel like this rebirth and renaissance and positivity in your life. And more money as well. Six of Pentacles talks about more coin given to you, positive changes with the Hierophant, and just overall a very blessed time for you. Some of you watching may be in your Jupiter return. The Jupiter return only happens once every, I believe it's 10 or 15 years for people. I'm not an astrological expert. I'm more of a card person, but I do know astrology. I can relook this up, but a Jupiter return, whatever time frame it is supposed to be very lucky. It means that you are blessed, you are being smiled upon by that planet when it returns to the placement in your chart that was under your sign on the day of your birth. So some of you watching may have a Jupiter return coming this year. There's no need to worry because the other shoe is not going to drop. Some of you may be thinking, well, it's too good to be true. I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop. 3 steps forward, 5 steps back or whatever, or 2 steps forward, 1 step back, however you say it. You have this worry about the other shoe's going to drop, but it's not going to. You're getting your 10 of Pentacles. Trust your intuition. Keep going in the direction you were going because it is right for you. And everything will balance out in the end. Any losses you've had in the past, leave them behind because this is the time of blessings and manifestations for you all, number 3, and happiness with the sun. I will talk to you later. 10 of Cups. Look at all those good cards. And thank you for watching. If you'd like your own reading, go to naomitarot.com. Bye-bye.